welcome you all. Today I am going to discuss about a good session, very important, where we will get the data. What are the various data sets available? How the data stored in the various storage, that is repositories? What are the various advanced data repositories? Today I am going to discuss about the first step in data mining is the collection of data. So, whenever we are going to collect the various data, we have to identify the type of data, where the data need to be stored, what are the advanced tools or storage available. Okay. The first one is before going to the data types, where actually get the data? The data can be of a document format or a table format, regular your relation database table format, or like a transactional database in supermarket. When I am going to purchase any item, what are the various items a particular customer is purchasing, like bread, coke, milk, and number of customers, like it is a transactional data. Google Maps and medical applications. So, here I am mentioning only few, but we are having the lot of data sources where we will get the data. So, like document based, table based, transactional data, supermarket, Google Maps, real time remote sensing or satellite images, medical applications. Okay, we can get a data from any kind source. Now, the first is data sets types. What are the various data sets? We are having the various data sets. Majorly, we are having the major data sets like I categorize it record based, graph and network based, spatial data and image multimedia data, time series, that is stock market, transaction data and transaction sequence data. In record data, data can be like a table format, a standard attributes and records are available. Data can be stored in record format. Graph and network based means like tree structured or graph structured data. Tree structured and graph structured data. Spatial and image, that means satellite image or videos, audios. Time series and transaction, that is stock market best example, like always up and downs based on the timeline. And transaction, the sequence of order how we are going to perform the operations, the end user perform the operations. These are the various categorization of the data types or data sets. The first one is, before going to that, once you are getting the data, where we are going to store? Relation database, data warehouse and transaction database. That means, we are having the major 4 kinds like records, transaction data, multimedia data and spatial data, graphical data. How we are going to store those data into the storage? Relation database storage, data warehouse storage and transaction database. We are going to discuss one by one. The relation database. In relation database, well known to you, just I mentioned in record based, always your records like attributes, columns, all columns we can consider as the attributes, and record nothing but the tuple, record we can call as a tuple. So, the collection of data we are having in terms of the records in a table. So, the data stored, the combination of the rows and columns, and row is the record and columns is nothing but the attributes. And whenever there is a multiple number of tables in your relation database, T1, T2, table 1, table 2, then we are going to use join commands like inner join, outer join concepts, inner and outer joins. We are going to use the inner join, left outer join, right outer join, fully outer join. So we are going to join whenever we are having the n number of tables, we need to integrate. Then we are going to use the well known language called the SQL language to retrieve data from the multiple tables. Then for inserting, we are having the SQL language with the DDL commands and DML commands. We are using these commands, we are going to perform the operations, inserting and creating a new tables. And with help of the query language, SQL query language, we are going to retrieve the information from the tables. And whenever there is a more number of tables, we are going to join with help of join methods. Okay. This is about a simple relation database, how the data will be stored. Data will be stored in a table format and attributes and tuples. That means table is nothing but the combination. Data can be accessed with help of the database queries, that is SQL queries. This is about relation story, relation database. Already you studied in the DBMS concepts in prior semester. Now you are aware about these things. Whenever the structured data, how it will be stored. Another is data warehouse. That is what we are going to discuss in detail in data mining concepts. One of the bigger repository storage is the data warehouse. In data warehouse, how the data we are going to store and how we are going to retrieve. See, we are getting the data from the various sources like Chicago, New York City, Toronto, like we are getting the data from various sources. All the sources are stored into the data warehouse. Before going to that, what we are going to do is pre-processing stage. Pre-processing stage. In pre-processing, we are going to do the pre-processing, cleaning, integration, load, refresh and transformation. That means we are getting data from the various sources, various cities and storing in data warehouse. Data warehouse, the data stored in a data cube formats. Then before storing the data, we are going to do the pre-processing operations. And once it is done, then we are going to apply the DMQL or any tools, DMQL or OLAP tools, OLAP, online analytical processing tools or any data mining tools. Based on the requirement, the client giving the query to the data warehouse, the result we will get in terms of the data cubes and multi-dimensional view. See, country wise, date wise, product wise, multi-dimensional data. We are having the data in 3 dimensions, multi-dimension. Okay. So, whenever we are going to perform the operations on data warehouse, we are using these kind of operations. Drill down, means start with the top and drilling towards least point. Drill up, start with the least point and up to highest point. Aggregating, adding, slice, a particular piece, slicing, dice, different combinations. Here, date wise, country wise, product wise, then I can change the combination. So, we are going to perform these kind of operations in detail in the data warehouse architectures. We are going to discuss in detail about these concepts, how we are going to perform all these operations, what is the architecture, all these things we are going to discuss in the data warehouse concepts. And we are using the data mining query language and OLAP. These are the OLAP operations, online analytical processing operation, online analytical processing, OLAP, online analytical processing. Okay. This is about one of the biggest repository to store the huge data, that is data warehouse. Another one is transactional database. See, a transactional database. In transactional database, how the things will happen. A transaction, a customer visited a supermarket, he purchased apple, drink, some goods, some chicken. Another person, like there is sequence of transactions, the person transaction 1 to transaction 4, all the 4 customers, they are purchasing the apples commonly. and 5 to 6 all are purchasing milk commonly. That means we are trying to identify the sequence of patterns, how the customer 1 to n, how the product is selling with help of the AR rules, association mining, rule mining, pattern mining. We are going to learn association rules under coming chapters, association rules, to identify the relation between the item. Item is nothing but the first item, second item, third item, fourth item. Like we are going to choosing the items. What is the relation? Items are nothing but these are the item set of the transaction 6. So in transactional database, all the transactions of a organization like bank transactions or supermarket transaction, any other transactions, we are going to maintain a sequence of operations. A sequence we are trying to find out the sequence of pattern mining. This is how the transactional database maintaining. The key terms are item and item set. Item nothing but the item in a transaction, item set nothing but the collection of all the items. Okay.